SafeMoon and the Gambia. This is starting to get into a little bit more of discussions in the community as we're still waiting on the official release of the SafeMoon wallet. There's a lot of different products and services that we're expecting to roll out here in the future. And Operation Pheonix, it is not Phoenix. Let me clarify that. The CEO has clarified that. Operation Pheonix is going to be playing a very large role for the Gambia. And so I've got a little bit more of a theory that's kind of steering towards a big involvement, I think, with SafeMoon version 2. So I'm going to go ahead and elaborate on that here. I just want to quickly say on the side, as usual, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research, and I highly encourage you guys to go do your own research as well. This post by Academic Activity 3 on the SafeMoon subreddit says this: SafeMoon to the Gambia. There hasn't been much said recently about the Gambia. After some boring detective work, I believe I've found a strong link corroborating their SafeMoon's effort in the Gambia. Page 148.q states that the Gambia intends to utilize blockchain governance applications under the areas of agriculture, health, finance, and ICT. Big things for SafeMoon ahead. One more reason to buy the dip. Link for those who like sleeping material. I will also go ahead and I will also include a link in the description for you guys to be able to go check this out. And this is what's being identified here. So I just quickly search for the word blockchain, and then there's that Q that was mentioned, blockchain governance applications, and then just as what they had said right there. So it is inclusive inside of this, which is pretty cool. Now I went ahead and also saw this. This was from somebody else. They said the Gambia election in December. So I was seeing a little bit of information that was suggesting that the usage of blockchain. I felt, excuse me. Oh boy. I felt something was coming on there. Continuing on with where I was saying. Sorry about that, guys. Taking a look over at Kenya, they are looking to use blockchain technology to be able to do their election. And we could potentially end up seeing something like this not only used over there, but maybe over in the Gambia. And so their election is in December. This matches up pretty well with what's been mentioned of like, hey, we got big announcement stuff going on for SafeMoon and Operation Pheonix in the Gambia, but we're going to announce it in what month? In December, right? So this does match up pretty well with those two. And then I went ahead and just did even a little bit more research. This one was actually on my own, and I came across this article here. So it's talking about blockchain in Africa. And this little section right here is more focusing about the security aspects. So let me go ahead and read you just a tad little bit. I'm going to start from the top here. Focus box, status quo of Pan-African data protection initiatives and harmonization efforts. The current considerations of blockchain technology fit into overarching efforts to harmonize data protection across the African continent. Such a harmonization of data protection regimes rather needs to be understood as a negotiated compromise instead of shared values. An example for this is the European Union's General Data Protection Regulations. Despite it serving as a possible inspiration in terms of legal methodology, the regulation does not suffice as a direct import to establish Africa's data protection framework, for that would anticipate the yet-to-find African compromise. All right, I'm going to go ahead and skim on down here just a little bit. It says significant cultural and legal diversity across the continent. Obviously, that's going to be awesome there. The enforcement of data protection frameworks will require important efforts on capacity building and educational programs. We know that SafeMoon is really big on education for data protection authorities. This applies in particular to the context of emerging technologies like blockchain, which require a high level of expertise for regulators. A pan-African approach should be adopted here as well in order to mutualize expertise and scarce resources and to ensure harmonization not only of national legal frameworks, but for the specific implementation strategies countries adopt. Sorry, I thought it said counties for a second. The role of Pan-African organizations like the African Data Protection Network will be crucial to this end. And if you take a look here, you're actually going to see under the State of Data Protection Regulations in Africa, Gambia is listed as part of one of 9 countries that are currently drafting legislation. In addition to that, Gambia is also located over here on this list on the far right. Absence of cross-border data flow restrictions, 26 countries. So regulations are trying to be set in place I believe that John's relationship with the ambassador of the Gambia, as we've previously seen video footage, and him having actually gone over to the Gambia with Jack and them doing these discussions, trying to get everything set up. Obviously, there's a lot of legalities, and what's great is we were told previously that from their visit, they've essentially been laid out a step-by-step guideline in order to be able to get this to work, to have SafeMoon actually be implemented in. And that's what you need, right? To go to somebody and say, hey, we have this, we believe it can provide value. Can you tell us what do we need to do exactly? Okay, you need to do this first, then that, then that, and that. Okay, and then you're good to go, right? If you follow it exactly as what they say, your chances of success are essentially guaranteed. So I'm very excited to see how this is going to continue to move forward. I do want to make a quick side note for you guys. Please keep in mind that this article that I am referring what is going on with my words right now? Sorry about that, guys. The article that I am referring to right now, this one is written back in 2020. This is prior to that of SafeMoon, because SafeMoon came out in March of 2021. In addition to that, I can say the same kind of thing for this article that was referenced by the individual from the SafeMoon subreddit. So taking a look at this, it does say right here the Gambia e-government strategy 2021 to 2024, which is great. But if we scroll all the way up to the top here, it actually identifies October 2020. So I don't know if they've made some updates, and that's why it says 2021 now to 2024. I think that's more of like a protection thing. Like, for example, if you do copyright laws or trademark laws, one or the other. I think it's copyright, where you got like a certain amount of years that you're guaranteed to have it be protected until you have to renew these things and stuff. So I don't think it's 4 years. Anyways, let's go ahead and just wrap up this video here. I want to know what you guys think about this stuff in the comments down below. I do got referral links in the description. So if you want to get free cryptocurrency, you want to get free money, free stock, go check out the links. It's free money. I'm so surprised so many people don't even bother looking at this stuff. It's like, hey, you want to get more SafeMoon? Go take a look at the links. You haven't signed up for them yet? Go get some free money. And then you can use that to go buy more SafeMoon. It's not financial advice. It is there for you guys if you want it. Please don't forget to hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up like button. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Feel free to share this video on social media if you think anyone else would find this to be useful. And I will see you guys in the next episode.